morning. I sure hope that you were having a good morning this morning and that you're doing okay and feeling okay. We talked about this letter before. What letter is that? Here's my cabinet's one. Letter O. And has the letter O sound go? Ah. Remember, it has two sounds because it is a vowel. So it makes the sound. That's the short O sound. And O, it sounds like its name. Now, we also know that is the letter T. And what sound does the letter T make? T, t, t. And this is the letter P. It makes the p, p, p sound. So when we put the O in front of the T and the P, we make a word family. And the word family is ot, and op. So it's our short O sound, and our T sound, t, ot. And we know that if we put a letter, okay? We know that if we put a letter in front of this word, we know that this already gives us the ot sound and the op sound. So let's look at this page. We're on page 206 in your Big Kid reading book. Look at the pictures, and I want you to say what you think they are, okay? So what is she doing? Right here, they've actually done it for us. So let's sound this out. What letter is this? That is the H, and we know that the H makes the sound. And we already know that the OP sound together makes the op sound. So we're just going to put the H sound in front. Op. Hop. So go ahead and trace the word hop. Excuse me. Now this, what is that? It is a spinning top. T, op. Break it apart. T, op. How do you spell that? T. Starts with the t, t sound. T. And we hear op. T, op. We know that is our word family. Op. O-P. T, op. Top. Go ahead and do this one by yourself. That is a mop. Now this one. What is this? What is this word? We have the letter D, and that makes the d sound. And we know that the letters O-T together make the ot sound. So let's put it together. D-ot. Dot. So go ahead and trace the word dot. I want you to do these two by yourself. This is a cot, and this is a pot. Cot and pot. Now let's go ahead and turn our books to page 214. It's a 2, a 1, and a 4. Now remember yesterday we talked about our project and that we are going to be researching a hamster. Remember we voted and we picked a hamster? So I'm going to put all that in your assignment paper so that you can do your research on your own. But first, we're going to talk about informational text again. Now we talked about that before. And the reason why we're going to talk about it again is because we're going to be researching hamsters and then we're going to write something about it. And we want to inform people, explain to people, talk to people, and tell them what hamsters are all about hamsters. So an informational text, the point of an informational text is to inform, I'm not sure if I'm making this better or worse, I'm sorry. Is to inform or explain or teach something. So if I wrote a book all about trees and you read the book, what do you think you're going to learn about? You're going to learn about trees. The purpose of me writing the book about trees was to teach you, the reader, about trees. So let's look at these two pictures, okay? These are pictures of books. We have All About Polar Bears. Now, what do you think that's about? Polar bears. And then we have My Dog Did My Homework. That looks like a cute little story about a dog doing the little boy's homework. Which book is an informational text? Which book do you think is an informational text? I'm going to say All About Polar Bears. And do you know the reason why? Well, first of all, you can tell because it is a real picture of a polar bear. This is a cute little picture, but it's a cartoon, it's a drawing. Someone illustrated it, remember? We talked about that word illustrate. Also, in the title, it tells us all about polar bears. The whole story is about polar bears. The purpose of Carla Smith writing the story was to tell us about polar bears. So we circled the informational book, and how can we tell? Well, in class we said because the words all about are in the title. We can just say the words all about. One last thing for reading are our sight words. At home, if you want to play a sight word game, that's fine, like we do in school. But for now, we're going to just do flashcards. I want you to say them. You, to, do, of, we, my, for, here, 5, from, yellow, go, a, am, she, the, I, 3, look, 1, oh no, Mr. Cole dropped them all. Blue, what, green, see, are, that, for, like, make, is, they, to, he, me, with, and have. Remember, our new ones this week are blue, green, and what? And I'm going to put some of our songs on the assignment so that you can go ahead and look at the songs online. I'll see you in a couple minutes for handwriting. Bye.